welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show that experiments with angles because I forgot my tripod. First question is from Cato Van. The numbers 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 equals 7, so numerologically speaking, tapping into your extraordinary abilities, what sort of year would you expect the world to expect this year? Well, considering the fact that it's going to have a Winter Olympics in Russia, and there's going to be a one of those half Senate elections in America, and other things are going to happen, I think that next year is going to be somewhat crumulent. Next question is from Gringos 20086. How goes the war on Christmas? Well, as you might have seen, the Christmas spirit has been vanquished once again at the end of last year. There's only a few scant remains of the Christmas army, mostly in the back of supermarkets, heavily discounted. The Easter front is not looking good though. They seem to have been starting to fill the gaps left by the war on Christmas, and still almost all year round there seems to, well, Dad's left his Christmas tree up since 2006. Next question is from Eminem #1 fan. People are always saying Emmanuel can't. Well, what is it that he can't? Well, if you're talking about the philosopher, he can't do anything because he's been dead for quite some time. There is a living Emmanuel. He's called Emmanuel Lewis. He can't beat Kirk Cameron at a popularity contest, but he can kick his ass because he does taekwondo, even though he's only this high. You can't see how high he is. Well, he's a little bit less than this high, so he's this high, that high, because he's a former child star, and he got a couple of hits in Japan, so he's kind of like the David Hasselhoff of Japan. If we're talking about the German David Hasselhoff, who's popular in Germany. So we're talking about the David Hasselhoff of Germany, except the Japanese version, which is smaller and more efficient. Goosemeyer 2 asked the last question for today. I better read that question, shouldn't I? If I invented a time machine and went back in time to give the younger version of me the blueprints to build it sooner, who invented time travel? Well, you would have invented time travel because it's the temporal causal paradox of the time travel. See, what you've got here is that if you invented that time travel any sooner, then it would have changed the course of history and you wouldn't have actually invented time travel. So, what would have happened is that there would have been some sort of accident every time you went back in time to give yourself the invention of time travel. It gets a little complicated after that, and I'm not really a science fiction author much. It's really a complicated issue. Hey, Marty! No. Yeah, see, this is the bit where I can edit that bad. Gotta go back to the future! Oh, shut up, Niles! That, he isn't even from the 1980s. I don't know where you got that. You just wanted to say, oh, shut up, Niles! Not even very good. Oh, for goodness sake, Niles! No, my phrasing needs a bit of work, I'm afraid. Maybe I should do my Mr. Burns 1 point. It's a little explicit, though. If you would like to ask me a question for next week's Tell It Someone, then ask me a question down there. And also, if you've got any video questions you would like to ask me so we can have a bit of collabby sort of stuff happening, then you can also ask me down there. All you have to do is put the URL to that question on next week's video. and that'll be, you know, that'll be better than trying to comb together questions that are not even from last week's Tell It to Someone. They just put it in other videos, and it's very hard for me to find them. And I only did because there wasn't any. There wasn't enough for last week. Ask questions, damn it!